In 1480, Columbus came here for the first time, and he found inspiration and was encouraged by the people he met here to go on his trip. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ride the Bean. Today I'm waking up next to a lake outside of Sevilla, a little bit outside of Sevilla in Spain. And today's plan is to go to Jerez de la Frontera again, where I was a little while ago. I'm gonna stay there one night before I move on towards Alicante, where I'm heading. But today I thought I would do a little bit of a tour of the region here, because I think the region is very interesting. It has some really cool little towns, and so I thought I would show you a little bit of the area here. Visit the town where Christopher Columbus's ship got its name, Puerto de Santa Maria, and a few other places. Yesterday I had a little bit of a strange experience. A goat herder came by with his goats. So his goats were grazing all over this field here for like an hour or two, and he was standing up here just watching them, and I just walked over and talked to him. We talked for about half an hour or so, and then he left. The goats moved on, and he walked over to the other side. And then he yelled at me from the other side, "Do you want to fuck?" I was like, what? Excuse me? I didn't think I understood him correctly. But then he pulled his pants down and started gesturing with his hip and pointing to his thang and yelled it again. "Hey, come in my car and fuck." I'm like, what the hell? What are you talking about? I politely declined. I said no, thank you, but that's not really my thing. And then he just got in his car and left. But that's the first time something like that happened to me. It was interesting, being solicited by a goat herder. That was an interesting experience. But yeah, now let's pack up and get on the road. Oh shit, here come the goats again. I wonder if the goat herder is coming too. Yes, there he is. Okay, I'm just gonna pack up and leave fast now. Alright, here we go. It's a beautiful area, really beautiful. It's not a bad place to wake up to in the morning. Well, other people camping too. Huh, cool. Oh, this is a great spot for camping, especially since there's no people here. Oh, another one, another camper. Ah, well, that's good. I'm not the only one camping here. All of these guys probably use iOverlander to find this place, like I did. Another one. This must be a really popular place for overnighting. This is a nice van. That's something I also want to do in the future. Get a van and a bug got in my eye. Get a van and live in that and ride around. I would miss my motorcycle, but I've seen vans with like motorcycle racks on the back. So I can bring the motorcycle with me. And then I have a house and I can go riding. What else do you need? And that's the tower. Let's go up and have a look at the tower. It's kind of strange, and like an isolated tower like that. Oh. Whoa, that's... Oh, a little bunny. Oh wow, look at this. Wow, holy crap, look at this view. This is incredible. Over there is where I slept. Oh, this is a water reservoir, and apparently it's navigable. You can use boats and stuff here, so you can go here with jet skis and stuff in summer. Apparently that's really popular. And this tower is called Torreira del Aguila, and it's a protected tower. It's like in the Spanish heritage something thing. That's basically all I know about it, and it's from the 14th century. Let's go in and have a look. See what it looks like inside. Oh wow! Huh. Wow! This is pretty cool. Birds seem to live in here now. Yeah, it has 2 stories. The second floor used to be the commandant's home for something. Here are the stairs. The stairs seem to be broken, but it looks like it's possible to climb it, so let's try. It's a bit slippery. These stairs are very slippery and not very even. Oh. Wow. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Try not to fall down. Oh, cool. Look at this. Some bird eggs. This is a great nesting spot. I'm not gonna hurt your babies, birdies. Just having a look. Oh, another one. This guy only has one. Oh, you can walk all the way up. There's a lot of bird shit here. Oh, you even have ants here. What species of ant is this? Got a big head. What a view! 360 degrees. Wow. This is awesome. Wow. I wonder what they were looking for when they were sitting up here in the 14th century. Hi, birds. Would be nice to have wings. That's my bike. Oh, it's getting really hot. I think I gotta get back on the bike. That was fun. Let's get back on the road. Yeah, go home to your babies, birdies. Whew, now I'm boiling. Today is gonna be another 30+ degree day. I need some wind in my face. There we go. Back on the road. So now let's head for Rota. Now we're almost in Rota, and what you see right here is a maximum security prison. Not a place you really want to go. Here behind this fence is an American military base. It's pretty huge. And I remember I used to always find it interesting to listen to the American military's radio. Eagle FM or something like that it's called, when I was living here. They had a very interesting commercial about driving lessons. They were saying that driving in Europe is very difficult because of the narrow roads and the crazy traffic. So they recommended all American soldiers to take a European driver's license to learn how to handle cars on European roads, because Americans are used to such big and wide roads that it's difficult to navigate these small narrow roads in Europe. Is that true? I don't know, but it was a commercial that went on repeat several times a day some years back. And Rota is also a harbor for naval ships, naval military ships. So this place is flooded with Americans. Thousands of Americans living here, or like they live on the base, I guess, but they on their free time they hang around in Rota drinking beer. I used to go to some parties with them when I was living here back in the day, my early 20s. So welcome to Rota. This is a pretty interesting town. This whole area, it's known as the Sherry Triangle today. It's like, you know, in France you have Champagne, which is the only place in the world you're allowed to produce champagne. And here in this triangle between the cities that we're visiting today, Rota, oh no, not Rota, but the one after, Sanlucar de Barrameda, Puerto de Santa Maria, and Jerez de la Frontera. Between these three cities, it's like a triangle where all sherry is produced. And sherry is the world's oldest wine, actually. It dates back more than 3,000 years, at least. And this region has been inhabited since the Bronze Age. This city, Rota, was founded by the Phoenicians about the same time as Cadiz, which is about 3,200 years ago, like the 12th century BC. And so it's pretty old. And it was later taken over by the Romans about 2,000 years ago. And so this whole region was part of the Roman Empire. And this is also, in this area, this region, is where Julius Caesar fought his wars, some of his most famous wars, when he became governor of the Roman Empire. And then after his victories here, he marched back to Italy, to Rome, and became an elected dictator. And so all of this area, you have a bunch of Roman ruins. And the Romans have been producing wine here ever since then, and the Phoenicians produced wine here before that. And Rota is a very strategic place because of the location at the mouth of the Guadalquivir River, the one we saw in the last episode, going through Sevilla. That river is very important, and it's also very close to the Strait of Gibraltar, and it's halfway in between Gibraltar and Portugal. So it was a very, very important trading post. And here we have the beach. One of the beaches in Rota. Today Rota is a very touristic city. It's like a resort town. And I think up here you have the Castillo de la Luna, I think it's called. The Castle of the Moon. Just like the famous castle here. That was built in the late 1200s, I think. This is such a confusing town to drive in. There you see the top of the Castillo de la Luna. Can I go here? This is it. This is the famous Castillo de la Luna from the late 1200s. It was built by Bartolomé Pérez, I think. El hijo de esta vía, Bartolomé Pérez, fue intrépido tripulante de una de las carabelas mandadas por Cristóbal Colón, descubridor de América. Y en el segundo viaje al Nuevo Mundo, el marino roteno dirigió como piloto la carabela San Juan. Cool. I don't know where I'm going now. I'm trying to find my way out of there. But this is pretty cool. Really old castle, and it's still in use, not as a castle, but as a municipal building or something. Well, this was Rota. You got to see a little bit of it at least. It has a really, really beautiful beach a bit further up on that side. But yeah, I can't find my way. This town is so tricky to navigate. But now, let's head to the next city, El Puerto de Santa Maria. That's apparently a pretty special thing. Being able to put El in front of the name of your city is like a sign of very high prestige. Not even the capital, Madrid, can be called El Madrid. I'm not exactly sure why, but El Puerto de Santa Maria is extremely important in world history. So now we're approaching El Puerto de Santa Maria, which is a very, very important place. This is where Christopher Columbus's ship, when he went to discover the Americas in 1492, left from. His first voyage left from this town. That's why Columbus's ship was called La Santa Maria, Niña Pina y Santa Maria, something like that. I don't remember. Niña something. And also his captain of one of his ships, Juan de la Cosa, I think. He was the one who drew the first map of the New World, and he drew it in this town. I think it was in 711 BC. The Moors conquered this region, or Spain, and they named it Andalusita something. Here we're downtown Puerto de Santa Maria. This is the main restaurant and party street, and I've been to a few of the clubs here in my younger days. But then in the end of the 1200s, 1290 something, I think, was it Alfonso X, I think, reconquered the area. But then it was in 1290 or 1260 or something like that. Alfonso X, I think he was, reconquered the town and the area, and he named it Puerto de Santa Maria. And that's why it's still called that. So it's been called El Puerto de Santa Maria for 900 years. And of course this town is also part of the Sherry Triangle. So sherry is very important here. And all around the city you find bodegas. That's a bodega, I think. We drove past 2 bodegas there. There are many companies producing sherry here. If you're ever in this region, you have to try the sherry. It's a very distinct wine. It's not very popular now, but it used to be the most popular wine exported from Europe at some point in history. Most popular wine in the world, I think. And I think it's really good. I don't really like normal wine that much, but the sherry I think is really nice. It has so much more to it than normal wine, in my opinion. This is the main center square, and this is the cathedral. Last time I was there was a wedding here. Plaza España it's called. I was having lunch at that restaurant. Oh wow, pretty impressive. In 1480, Columbus came here for the first time, and he found inspiration and was encouraged by the people he met here to go on his trip to the Americas. And of course, he first appealed to the Portuguese royal family, or the king. But as I said in the Lisbon video, the Portuguese wanted to go south, not west. But he managed to convince the Spanish king that it was a good idea to go west. And then in 12 years later, he set sail. All of these are bodegas, big bodegas, Caballero, famous brands of sherry. And during the 16th and 17th century, this port used to be the sort of winter hub for all the Spanish galleys, like the big warships. They used to spend winter here being refurbished and taken care of. And in the 19th century, this place was used by the French Navy or Army during the Peninsula Wars. But now, let's head over to the last stop on our tour before we go back to Jerez. Sanlucar de Barrameda. Welcome to Sanlucar de Barrameda. Sanlucar is also a very ancient city. There's also evidence of the Phoenicians inhabiting this area. This city is actually located right at the mouth of the Guadalquivir, the river. The other 2 places we've been is like right around the sort of little peninsula kind of thing. Very close, but this is actually right in the mouth of the river, which has led it to become, or at least in between the 15th and the 17th century, it was the main port of the Spanish trade with the Americas. So all the ships that came from America after Columbus took his first journey
they docked here for like 200 years. And then from here, of course, the wealth and the goods spread up to Sevilla and to the rest of this area, the region, and to Lisbon as well. If you remember back in the Lisbon episode, we visited the commercial praça, I don't know what to say in Portuguese. A lot of the goods coming from the Americas ended up in that square, and that's a market square. And here we have another one of the big bodegas, Manzanilla Soleil. This is the third city in the Sherry Triangle. So you have Jerez de la Frontera, Puerto Santa Maria that we just came from, and Sanlucar de Barrameda. And that's sort of, these three cities form a triangle, and it's within this triangle you can produce sherry. And here we have one of the ancient castles. I don't remember the name of it now. Castillo de Santiago. Yeah. Yeah, this castle is from the, oh wow, it's so cool. It's from the end of the 1400s, I think. All the buildings surrounding it today are bodegas. It's a bunch of bodegas here too. But it was built to have an overview over the river and to protect the mouth of the river. And today it's kind of a museum housing like artifacts from that period, uniforms and weapons and archaeological things. And from the top of the castle, you can of course pay to get in now. And from the top of the castle there, you have a really good view over the whole city and the river, of course. Here we get down to the river, mouth of the river, and the beach. So yeah, that was a very quick tour of this region. Ending it at the beach. Pretty nice. I know we didn't really get to see too much of the cities because if you really want to see them, you have to walk around, and in this heat, I'm just not up for that. And oh, cool! These look like long-distance bicyclists. And yeah, you're probably also had enough of me touristing now. I'm guessing for a while. So now I'm going back to Jerez, and I thought I would take the Trans-Euro Trail for a few kilometers on the way back, because it passes by straight through here and goes between Sanlucar de Barrameda and Jerez de la Frontera. Right, this is supposed to be the Trans-Euro Trail up here, going back towards Jerez. Cool. Yeah, this looks like a Trans-Euro Trail track. But which one is it? Must be this one. Ah, there we go. I got up. This is extremely dry. It's so dry that it's white. The mud is white. Ah, it's so reflective. I can't really see. There we go. That's better. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful. Wow. How beautiful is this? So far, of course, I haven't been on the whole Trans-Euro Trail down here, but the parts that I've been on in southern Spain and southern Portugal seem to be relatively easy. Most of the tracks are like this-ish. What a way to finish the day! It's been a good day, but it's been extremely hot. I am boiling. I've probably sweated out 5 liters of fluid today. And I haven't really done anything. I've just been sitting on the bike. Whoa! Bumpy! And sandy. Oh. What are these crops? These are grapes. Definitely grapes. Wow. Ah, look at this view. It's gorgeous. This, what is this? Is it potato? I didn't know they were growing a lot of potato here in Spain. Probably because it's not potato. I don't know what it is. Whoa. What am I now? It's so white, it's like blinding my eyes. I can't see anything. Okay, that's back on the tarmac and back to Jerez. Right, here we are back in Jerez at Luis and Julia's place, my good friends. Let's see, is there anywhere to park here? Yes, I found a place. Awesome. Well, I'm back here with my good friends, and now I think I'm just gonna get all my stuff in and have some food and a shower and then go to bed. I'm tired. This heat is killing me. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. It's been an interesting day for me, getting to relive a lot of my memories from many years ago when I used to live here. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the places. If you did, give me a thumbs up and click subscribe and ring the bell if you want to see what I end up doing next. Right now I'm not exactly sure what I'll be doing, but I'm heading towards Alicante, and then we'll see what I end up seeing on the way. I'm thinking of maybe going to Granada. It's a really beautiful city, and I'm thinking of doing the Tets at least part of the way. So we'll see what I end up doing. But I will see you in the next episode. Peace.